Harold and the Boys is a play written by Bob Fugard and first performed in 1982. It tells the story of a 17-year-old white child named Holly and his two servants in their mid-40s, Sam and Willie. The story begins within a tea room where Sam and Willie are practicing for an upcoming ballroom dance competition, which Willie impatiently leads them about. Holly then suddenly makes his appearance upset after being told that his dad will arrive soon from the hospital. Furthermore, as the conversation continues to grow, Holly and Sam talk about men of magnitude, men that had the most influence in history. Then we discover the relationship between Holly and Sam, and also how Holly used to share his books with Sam, enabling Sam to be educated enough to talk about life issues with Holly. After they quickly shift to the past when Holly used to be in a boarding house, Jubilee, Sam brings the idea that he made himself a promise to guide Holly to the correct path, erasing the lack of parental figure in his childhood. Later on, the mood of the play suddenly changed after receiving a call from Holly's mother clarifying the arrival of Holly's father. After the call, Holly slowly becomes upset and upsetter. As Sam tries to calm him down, Holly becomes louder and louder until it spits on Sam's face. So an overview of this play would be the author Fugard wants to allow the readers to understand how long the relationship between a black old man and a white adolescent will last, with the government and the apartheid system trying to break them apart. Quotes time. Sam stops and looks expectantly at the boy. Holly spits in his face, a long and heartfelt groan from Willie. For a few seconds, Sam doesn't move. Page 56. This quotation explains the scene where Holly has spit into Sam's face. After analyzing it carefully, we discover the metaphor behind this action. In this society, every white child education is controlled by the government, believing they're superior than the black people. This illustrates us about how the apartheid system has been the villain during the whole play, how the government have been controlling the population's mind into believing that the black people are an inferior race. This resulting in an environment where white children have more authority over older black people. To hell with it and welcome. You go to the jukebox, puts in a coin and selects a record. The machine comes out to life with a great toilet blushing its way through a spectrum of soft romantic colors. Page 60. After Holly spits into Sam's face, he and Willie goes back to the ballroom dance. Author Fugard uses symbolism in this scene to represent how the ballroom dance unites Sam and Willie. Sam has tried to break the apartheid system by giving life lessons to Willie, but considering that he has grown up in an apartheid system, he rejects Sam, causing him to spit in Sam's face. After Sam realizes that he cannot get rid of the system, he abandoned the idea of reconnecting himself with Holly, and started dancing with Willie, choosing romance and beauty of the ugliness of the world around him, meaning the apartheid system, of course. This also tells the reader that these characters have grown up in a society where the apartheid system gave the whites the power of the blacks, letting us assume that even if Sam reconnects his friendship with Holly, the apartheid system will always have more impact in their friendship until it separated two people, leaving Sam as a servant and Holly as his master. Nevertheless, Fugard have revealed the answer in the play by using ballroom dancing as a metaphor. By doing all the right steps, the citizens in this society will be able to stop and once for all break the apartheid system. In my opinion, this quote captivates the main idea behind the Adolf Fugard play. Fugard is trying to describe how the apartheid system has influenced South Africa by controlling the mind of its population and making the white dictate the black people. Fugard also presents the idea of ballroom dancing as a metaphor. If everyone dances properly, there will be no collision between the blacks and whites, meaning no apartheid system and equality between both races. So I strongly recommend this book because it's short, not the best in comedy, but it's straight to the point. Bye.